12th grade students that are in the bleachers, and the faculty and staff. What an exciting day, and we've had so many exciting days in the community, the school of Fillmore Central this year, and here's another, right at the top of that list, highlight again. So we're here today to honor the students and their overall efforts in the classroom. The Falcon Scholar Club was formed to recognize academic excellence. The criteria to become a club member are to maintain a 3.5 grade point average or higher, with all grades being a C or better for the previous school year. Therefore, only the 10th through 12th graders are able to be members. A student must also be enrolled as a full-time Fillmore Central High School student. It's with great pleasure and honor that I introduce our speaker today. And this year's guest speaker is Kelsey Wilhelm. Kelsey is a 2005 graduate of Fillmore Central High School. After graduation, Kelsey attended Winona State University, where she obtained her bachelor's degree in marketing. During her senior year at WSU, Kelsey was named one of only 4 college students as Provincial Collegian of the Year. Kelsey is now a sales service representative for Sherwin-Williams. Please welcome Kelsey Wilhelm.
Thank you, Mr. Olstead. 2005 doesn't seem like all that long ago that I was sitting in the chairs that you are today. When I started kindergarten, my class was the very first kindergarten class to be in the brand new elementary school. It's not so new anymore. And it was still Preston Fountain, and Harmony was a separate school. In first grade, we joined together, and that's when I had our dear Mr. Olson as my first grade teacher. And let me tell you, he probably gave the homework that stumped my parents the most. I remember this one maze in particular, and he gave specific directions. You can bring it home and have your parents help you, but you have to start at the start. You cannot start at the finish point and work your way backwards. So I brought it home, I tried it over and over again, and I couldn't do it. I had my dad help me, he tried it over and over again, and he couldn't do it. So my mom, Mrs. Wilhelm, that rebel, she started at the end, worked her way back to the starting point, and that's how I finished that maze. So I did very well at my time at Fillmore Central. I had really excellent grades, but I wasn't always that easy. I was a part of Title I in elementary and middle school, so I got extra help in math and in reading. And I'm very thankful I did, because I don't think without that extra education that I probably wouldn't have done as well. In high school, I took a lot of courses, but one course really helped me to define my major, and that was business education with Mrs. Biak. We had one assignment where you made your own business, you had a business plan, and you made posters, that was the funnest part, to promote your business. And it was that time, I was probably sophomore in high school, and I kind of started thinking, maybe I should look into business. And then senior year rolled around, and it was time to look into colleges. I only applied to Winona State, I only toured Winona State. By no means is that my recommendation, but it worked for me. Because Winona was great, beautiful campus, and it was close to home, but it was new territory, so I never really went there growing up. And that's where I went. And one thing in high school that my classmates probably know me best as is a cheerleader. It was the only time I was able to get loud in the classroom. I was very quiet, very timid, I kept to myself. But as a cheerleader, I was able to raise my voice and put myself out there. So before I even registered for classes at Winona State, I tried out for the cheerleading squad. And let me tell you, I didn't make it. That was a big bummer. What was I supposed to do when all I ever knew was cheerleading? And let me tell you, I'm so thankful I didn't pick that cheerleading squad, because I had to try new things and new organizations. And one that I found was Delta Sigma Pi. It's a professional business fraternity. To join, you have to be a declared business major. And I fell in love with the organization, and I was very active on campus. I traveled around the country to conference events where we got learning outside of the classroom. So we had presentations on resume building, on interviewing, on giving speeches to people. And I was very active in my chapter at Winona State. I held many positions. One was president, where I got to learn where I excel as a leader and where are areas that I can improve when I'm in the business world. And with Delta Sigma Pi, I was able to get scholarships to help fund my education, and I also was able to attend a leadership conference in Illinois, and that was scary. I was going to this conference, and I didn't know a single soul going. Only 8 people from my organization was given the scholarship to go, so I was one of the lucky 8 people. And I had no idea how I was going to get out there. I didn't have a car. There was no way I was going to ask my parents to drive me to Illinois, drop me off, and pick me up a week later, even though I think they looked into hotel rooms to make that happen. But luckily, there was another member of my organization from Iowa that was going, so she could carpool. And that was scary, but it was fun. I made a new friend. I actually made a lot of new friends at that leadership conferences, and I kind of found my voice after that. It grew my self-confidence, and it was just an amazing experience all around. As I was taking courses at Winona State, I was a declared marketing major. When I first picked that major, it was so I could do advertising and make posters and make commercials. And as I went through college, I didn't think that was really for me. And I decided I was going to fall in love with market research because I wanted to gather information and I wanted to analyze statistics and pass it on to decision makers and have them make decisions based on the information that I gathered. So because of that, I picked up a statistics minor to help me read the data better and more efficiently. And because of that, because I did so well in those courses, I was invited my senior year to join an honor society for statistics. So in the hallway of Winona State, you'll see my name on a tiny little plaque in the math hall. And also, since I became very active in my marketing classes and I raised my hand a lot, I always sat in front. I was probably one of those annoying students, but it helped me become the outstanding marketing student. Every department on campus gets to choose one student to present this award to, and my professors nominated me, so that was pretty exciting. By no means did I have the highest grades in my marketing department in my graduating class, but I put myself out there. I did have decent grades, and they selected me. I was very active on campus, so there's more things than just academics. So don't forget that there's other things important too besides good grades, but good grades will definitely get you far. And then somewhere in my senior year, I was kind of on the fence of market research and sales. Even though this whole time I was saying, I'm not going to do sales, I'm not going to do sales. I sell paint today, go figure. But I did have a professor in my professional selling class, and I loved the assignments that he gave us. One of them was we had to interview somebody in the sales force in a career path that we were kind of interested in to gather information and to prepare us for that role. All my other classmates, they found insurance salesmen in Winona. They found real estate agents. They found bankers. Well, I wasn't interested in any of that kind of stuff. So I did my networking. One of the girls that I met at the leadership conference knew a lot of people. So I got in touch with her and I said, Stephanie, do you know anybody that works for NBC? Because I would really like to talk to a sales representative that sells commercial airtime. And she said, yes I do. So she got me in touch with someone that worked at General Electric, which owns NBC and used to work at NBC. And he got me in touch with someone that actually sells advertising spaces and as a top executive at NBC. So I interviewed her, and I definitely presented that presentation to my class, and I kind of blew it out of the water. So the moral of that story is don't always take the easy way out. Be true to yourself and find what you're interested in and go for it full force. And just keep talking to people until you find a way to make that happen. So I was graduating, and now I had to find a job. So I went to career fairs all around Minnesota, and one company that kind of stuck out to me was Sherwin-Williams. So I applied online, and because I'm in college, I knew someone that worked part-time at the local Sherwin-Williams store. I put her name on the referral line. I think just because of that, my application got into a shorter pile. And I got an interview, and here I am working for Sherwin-Williams today. So what I started with was an assistant manager position in Madison, Wisconsin. I was there for 6 weeks until I was permanently placed in Baraboo, which is just shy of Wisconsin Dells. And that was a pretty fun area to be. You got to never have friends that wouldn't come visit you near the Wisconsin Dells area. And working for Sherwin, but also moving to Wisconsin, it was a great opportunity for me, and I highly recommend looking outside of the Harmony-Preston area, looking outside of Rochester, and try something new, because you'll learn a lot about yourself when you're putting yourself into a new place, and you also appreciate home and your family more when you move away. 2 years ago, that's when I got my position that I am today, and I love it. So I'm a sales service representative, so I actually spend all my day at Menard stores, and I represent the brands that Sherwin-Williams owns that they sell in the stores. And it is my job to train the sales associates so they know how to sell my products, why they should sell my products, and what's so great about them. And then I also do a fun little task of being part of the Dutch Boy sales team is to fill all the color chips that everybody brings home. That's not my favorite part of the task, let me tell you. But it's been great, and I've been in the position for 2 years. Last year I was named the top sales person for my division, so that was pretty cool. I got a little plaque to put in my living room. Don't think I'm going to get that top slot this year, but one thing that's really cool about sales is you still get your bonus check even if you're not that #1 person. So I guess the moral of my story is just go out there, try new things, and if you don't get accepted into one thing, there could be a better event waiting for you. So just keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, and just don't be afraid to try new things. Thank you.
Thank you, Kelsey. I do remember you as a cheerleader, actually, so okay. Okay, at this time we are going to present the awards to the different classes, starting with the sophomore class. And so we'll just get right to it. If the advisors would please come up here. The sophomores, please stand. Okay, so we will, again, as I said, start with the sophomores here, please. Hold your applause until they have all gone through. All right, first we have Larissa Armstrong, daughter of Lance and Lisa Armstrong. Blaine Biak, son of Terry and Jan Biak. Nathan Birch, son of Shane and Paula Birch. Allison Coyle, daughter of John and Jackie Coyle. Lexi Doles, daughter of Deb Doles and Sean Doles. Laura Downey, daughter of Steve and Carrie Downey. Shelby Ebner, daughter of Todd and Darla Ebner. Patty Eichen, daughter of Diane Reese. Megan Hendrickson, daughter of Scott and Lori Hendrickson. Curtis Hirschberger, son of Simon and Mary Hirschberger. Madsen Keeney, son of Ross Keeney and Melissa Keeney. Alex Lang, son of Scott and Julie Lang. Drew Neville-Lyman, son of Aaron and Audrey Neville-Lyman. Gabrielle Shoup, daughter of Jim and Heather Shoup. Michaela Skatsum, daughter of Melissa Lau and Daniel Skatsum. Caitlin Walsh, daughter of Andy and Maggie Walsh. Now let's have a round of applause for the sophomore team. And now the junior class, please stand. Caitlin Ogg, daughter of Dean and Tracy Ogg. Samantha Baki, daughter of Stacy and Mary Lynn Baki. Anna Kristoff, daughter of Jennifer Kristoff and Chad Kristoff. Ruth Delano, daughter of Ann Detlefson and Dan Delano. We seem to have a little error here. Lee Dearson, not on my list, sorry. Jeff and Kirsten, son of, sorry about that. Cammy Jones, daughter of Justin and Becky Jones and Sherry and Frank Markowski. Morgan Malley, daughter of Travis and Melissa Malley. Nicholas Mensink, son of Heath and Jeannie Mensink. Jordan Miller, son of Dusty and Jill Miller. Leah Scable, daughter of Mark and Donna Scable. Courtney Schroeder, daughter of Rusty and Pamela Schroeder. Sarah Schultz, daughter of Terry Schultz and Susan Schultz. Alex Strayback, son of Devin and Teresa Strayback. Katie Tamble, daughter of Larry and Bonnie Tamble. Tasha Terrence, daughter of Darren and Angela Terrence. Bryce Whitehill, son of Jason Whitehill and Shelley Wall. Bethany Drucky, daughter of Melody and Lon Roller. Damon Zoots, son of Mike and Andrea Zoots. Round of applause and seniors, please. And now for the senior class, we will be doing a couple extra things. First of all, we will mention if they have been a 3-year member of the Scholar Club, meaning they made it their freshman, sophomore, and junior years with a 3.5, and also their future plans. And once again, I caution you parents, this is just what they wrote down. Okay, I'm just reading it as they said it. Seniors, and you may apply for them individually. Colin Bennett. Angie Bennett and 3-year member of the Scholar Club. He plans to attend a post-secondary institution to become a construction manager. Taylor Case. Taylor is the daughter of Troy and Denise Case and will attend a post-secondary institution and play volleyball. Alex Fischbacher. Alex is the son of John Fischbacher and Kristen Schreer, and he has enlisted as an airborne ranger in the United States Army. Next is the daughter of Eric and Michelle Parkhurst and a 3-year member of the Scholar Club. She plans to attend a post-secondary institution to study architecture. Connor Hansen. Son of Craig and Tara Hansen and plans to attend a post-secondary institution and is undecided on a major. Thomas Henry. Thomas is the son of Steve and Barb Henry and plans to attend a post-secondary institution to study exercise science or nutrition. Sydney Huffman. Sydney is the daughter of Jason Huffman and Dulcie Huffman and a 3-year member of the Scholar Club. She plans to attend Workwood College to study political science. Andrew Love. Andy is the son of James and Shannon Love and plans to attend Iowa State University to study agronomy. Logan Masters. Logan is the son of Jane and Joe Masters and a 3-year member of the Scholar Club. He plans to attend a 4-year college to study exercise science or kinesiology. Jesse Nelson. Jesse is the son of Toby and Diana Nelson and a 3-year member of the club. He plans to attend the University of Minnesota Crookston to pursue a degree in accounting. Victoria Peterson. Victoria is the daughter of Mike Peterson and Tracy Peterson and a 3-year member of the club. She plans to attend a post-secondary institution to possibly pursue a degree in radiology. Nicholas Powell. Nick is the son of Ray and Jessica Powell and a 3-year member of the Scholar Club. He plans to attend a 4-year college to pursue a degree in exercise science and biochemistry and play basketball. Sarah Rice. Sarah is the daughter of Jim and Renee Rice and a 3-year member of the Scholar Club. She will attend Viterbo University to become a nurse practitioner and possibly minor in art. Lindsay Weiss. Lindsay is the daughter of Jeff and Lori Weiss and a 3-year member of the Scholar Club. She plans to attend the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point to double major in clinical psychology and graphic design. Danielle Zinmaster. Danielle is the daughter of Janet and Troy Christensen and Jeff and James Zinmaster. She is a 3-year member of the Scholar Club and plans to attend the University of North Dakota to pursue a degree in environmental geosciences. Let's have a round of applause for seniors.
Okay, once again, congratulations to these students and their families. And I'd like to send a word of encouragement out to our 7th through 11th grade students. We'd like to put up more chairs up here. Strive for that excellence. Try new things. Know that the bookwork comes first, and all the extras are the another opportunities that Kelsey spoke of, and it opens so many doors for her and all of our graduates as they move forward onto their adult life. So with that, thank you, Kelsey, for taking time out of your busy schedule. Appreciate your words and your time. I thought someone worked backwards on that puppy. So, anyways, I have a lot of stories of Kelsey. So if you know Kelsey and you want a few stories, I'll be in the back and I'll share those. Anyways, a lot of great memories with Kelsey. Thank you to Jane Montgomery. That's been our name caller for years. And I say that in the most positive manner. You know, sometimes I go with a script and maybe I should have right there, right, Jane? So anyways, but I thank her for her time and her willingness to do that. And thank you to Mrs. Olson for setting up the Scholar Club celebration each year. And we have treats in the back, cake and rolls and coffee and punch for the Scholar Club members and the adults, 7 through 12 that are not a part of the club. We'll go back to class and keep striving for that. And that's always fun. What we will do today, this is new to us here also, and if you don't know why we're in this gymnasium, we are redoing the floor in the varsity gym. And that's just in the starting stages of demolition, and we're excited about that, as that's another improvement to our school, and that'll be exciting to have that completed in the near future. And I'm not going to give you a projected date because, you know, on construction and destruction, I'm not putting that date out there yet. But we're hoping for the girls' basketball team definitely to be on there at some point in the season, and the wrestlers, and we'll throw some mats out there. And like Coach Love says, throw some tape on the new floor. And anyway, what we're going to do now is we're going to dismiss 7th grade through 11th grade. Just hang on. Seniors, you'll go